Forest Bell and the Missing Child. Welcome to African Myths and Faith, a series where we share stories that come from the heart of Africa, stories full of life, lessons, and magic. Today, I want to tell you about a special bell, a brave village, and a little boy named Kofi. This is the story of the Forest Bell and the Missing Child. Let's start with the village itself. Imagine a small, lively community deep in the lush forests of Liberia in a place called Gola. The people here have lived close to nature for generations. They know the importance of watching over each other and respecting the land and animals around them. Every night, as the stars begin to twinkle, the villagers gather around a tall old bell that hangs at the edge of the village. This isn't just any bell, it's called the Forest Bell. Now, the Forest Bell isn't loud or flashy. It's quiet, gentle, but it has a special power. When it rings, everyone listens. It's a signal that something important is happening. Maybe it's time for a meeting, or maybe it's a warning. But most importantly, it's a beacon of safety and community. When the bell rings at night, the villagers stop what they're doing to pay attention, because it means they're all connected, looking out for one another. In this story, there are two main characters, Kofi, a curious and kind-hearted boy about 10 years old, and the Forest Bell itself, which, in a way, has a personality of its own. Kofi's family lives near the forest and he loves to explore, but he also understands the importance of listening to the village customs. One evening, as the sun dipped below the trees and painted the sky with shades of orange and pink, Kofi was playing near the edge of the village. Suddenly, he heard a loud, clear sound, a ringing that seemed to come from the Forest Bell. It was a special night. The village kept the bell ringing every night to remind everyone that they are vigilant and caring. But that night, something unusual happened. Kofi saw his little friend, a boy named Amara, run into the forest, angry and upset. Amara was upset because he had lost his favorite toy, and in his frustration, he stormed away from the village. Kofi called to him, but Amara didn't listen. Instead, he disappeared deeper into the trees. Now here's where the magic of the Forest Bell comes in. As soon as the bell rang, it wasn't just a sound. It was a call for kindness, for community, for everyone to come together. The villagers immediately knew something was wrong. They gathered, listening to the gentle chime, and understood that they needed to find Amara and bring him back safely. Kofi remembered the stories his grandmother told him about the forest. She said that the forest is alive, full of sounds that guide and protect. The sound of the bell, she explained, acts like a beacon, drawing people towards safety and helping them find their way when they're lost or upset. So the villagers split up into groups, calling out softly as they entered the trees. Kofi, guided by the sound of the bell and his own brave heart, went deeper into the forest. He remembered what his grandmother said. When you're lost, listen for the kindness sounds, those gentle voices that guide you back. Eventually, Kofi found Amara sitting under a tall tree, tears in his eyes. The boy was still angry but also scared. Kofi sat beside him and gently said, "We're here for you. Come back with us and we'll help you find your toy." The sound of the bell had called everyone to come together, and now it called the children to forgiveness and kindness. With Kofi's help, Amara felt safe again. They followed the villagers back to the village, where the bell kept ringing softly, as if to say, "You're never alone when we listen and care." And from that night on, the villagers remembered the importance of the forest bell, not just as a sound, but as a symbol of community vigilance, kindness, and the power of sound as a beacon guiding us back to each other. So, what can you take from this story? Well, just like the villagers keep the bell ringing each night, you can create your own welcome sound at home, a gentle noise that signals safety and kindness. Maybe it's a soft clap, a happy hum, or a special phrase you say to remind everyone that they're loved and protected. Remember, whether in a village far away or in your own home, sounds can be more than just noise. They can be signals of friendship, safety, and hope. And just like the forest bell, your kindness sounds can bring people together and guide them home. Thanks for listening to today's story. Until next time, keep your own welcoming sounds ready, and remember you're part of a big, caring community, no matter where you are.